I'm going to kick this off with, is there such thing as a too grown worthy pun in the world of Wallace and Gromit? Because I love a pun, and these got me real hard. But I'm wondering what like the rules are.
Oh,
We do have the pun police.
yes.
Mm.
Yeah. Well, it's us, really.
It's us. We're the pun police.
Yeah, it's the kind of people chuck them in all the time,
Yeah, we're quite open to suggestions.
Yeah, but it may not seem it, but we do,
No, but we
do
do.
edit them.
Okay, logistically, what was the most challenging scene?
All of it's difficult. I guess Act 3, the whole bit with the where
I've seen it.
You've seen it where we go down the with the boats down the canals, and we have that big kind of water-based chase. In terms of actual difficulty, that was the biggest thing. But actually, the hardest thing in the whole film was Feathers McGraw, because he's so simple. There's nowhere to hide, and when you're dealing with a character like that is so graphically simple and moves so very little, when he does move, he needs to move just perfectly. And for us as directors, just to get that right and to work with the animators who are put on this planet to make things move and to ask them not to move stuff is that's kind of counterintuitive. But I'd say Feathers probably, wouldn't you say?
Yeah, definitely. Some of those scenes.
Yeah.
And to keep him really on track and keep that mystery, that blank, doing very less is definitely more.
Yeah.
With Feathers McGraw.
Yeah, how do you strike the balance of like the appeal of the character? Because inherently he's an appealing character versus like the cold, dead criminal that he is.
Yeah, that's an interesting one. There is an element which is kind of a strange mixture, really, that I know Mark Burton, the writer, was always very hot on, was that those films where you may hate the criminal, but you actually start rooting for them sometimes. You hope they get away with it sometimes.
It's just those little delicate touches of
when he pats
humanity.
The seal. Yeah, like he pats the seal, and so how's that fit with a villain, but it adds an interesting mixture.
All his vanities. I think it's because you see a little glimmer of softness, which means that they understand empathy, but they choose to ignore it, and they decide to be mean instead. And I think that says quite a lot for villain.
What do you think the special skills of your real life criminal nemesises would have? Like, what is the foil to you?
And if you had
an enemy, if you had a Feathers McGraw, like what would their special skill be that would be your undoing?
Oh God. I think if they would, even if they have a shred of intelligence, they're going to win over me, I think.
Yeah. And it's that, I guess his real thing is that he wheedles his way in, doesn't he, into relationships and divides people up.
Yeah.
Splits them apart, gaslights one side and makes them suspicious of the other. And
we're so innocent and kind of living in our own bubble. Any criminal could probably do us over.
How many African Nigerian princes have called you? No. Okay. So I actually had the pleasure of speaking to you both for Early Man, like however many years ago. What is one thing that y'all learned on that project that you brought to collaborating as co-directors on this?
I think I learned that. I mean, I very much enjoyed directing on that one, and feel very proud of what everybody did. But I did learn that because Merlin and Will Beecher worked with the animators, and I learned that I missed working directly with the animators.
Yeah.
So that's why we're directing together again, because it's a different structure which allows you to do that.
And for me on Early Man, I've been working in short and medium form for quite a while before that, and it'd been quite a long time since I'd worked on a feature, and there's something just unique about working on a project where everybody is focused on making the same thing. There's an amazing synergy that happens, and that sort of reignited my fire for feature making. So that was something very special about Early Man.
Thank you both so much. I love this film so much. Congratulations.
Thank you.
Thank you.